YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we're going to be talking about center JaVale McGee and why I think he would be a solid pickup for the Los Angeles Lakers if the Dallas Mavericks do decide to waive JaVale McGee or trade him this upcoming season, which is on October, the 2023-24 season, depending if they decide to let him go. And there's still a chance that he could most likely not come back or won't start for the Dallas Mavericks. And to be honest, guys, I would want him back on the Lakers just because he brings that tenacity, that defense, that energy on the locker room. He has that veteran experience. He's won a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2020, and he has playoff experience. Yes, he's getting older. He's not the same player that he used to be. He is declining. He's getting older. He's 35 years old, but the Lakers do need more additional front court help at the center position, more depth, and it doesn't hurt to have another big on your roster, right? The Lakers are still looking for another big man for the 14th roster spot, and Christian Wood could be an option, but the Lakers could offer him the vet minimum, which I would love him on the vet minimum. I think he's worth more than that. He's not the greatest defender. He's known as an offensive scorer who could space out the floor, shoot the three, and that's what he can do. He could take the pressure off of Anthony Davis, whether he's missing a lot of games, about 30 to 40 games, because, AD's injury prone and he cannot stay healthy when he's on the court. So he could take the pressure off of him. But if the Lakers cannot get Christian Wood, I would like JaVale McGee just because he could provide size. He is 7 foot tall, by the way. He weighs around like 265 pounds. And he's played for so many teams for his career: the Golden State Warriors, I believe the Philadelphia 76ers, the Denver Nuggets, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Phoenix Suns the year before this past season. But there's still a chance that the Lakers could be holding on to their 15th roster spot until the buyout market, because the Lakers do want to wait to see what happens with the 14th roster spot. They could still get a big man before training camp this upcoming season with their 14th roster spot, because we got two roster spot left open, and I would like to see JaVale McGee. He is not young anymore, but this past season for the Dallas Mavericks, he did play around 8.5 minutes per game. Didn't really get too much of an opportunity over there because Christian Wood was getting more minutes, and he also got Dwight Powell over there, which I think both of them were their starting center for the Dallas Mavericks this past season. But JaVale McGee this past season for the Mavs did average around 4.4 points per game, shooting 64% from the field, 2.5 rebounds, 0.3 assists, and shooting 40% from the three-point line, and took about 0.1 attempts per game for the Dallas Mavericks. But he's not a guy who's known for taking three-point shots. He cannot space out the floor most of his career, but he's capable of shooting the three ball. That's not his strong suit. His strong suit is being around the rim, finishing around the rim, throwing down dunks, lobs. He's a lob threat. He can rim around the paint, and that's what the Lakers could use. The Lakers do want to go back to the two big man lineups when they won the championship in 2020, so I'm not sure if Jackson Hayes will be starting alongside AD in the front court, because we want to go back to the two big man lineups where AD can go back to playing the natural position, which is his power forward, which he's been saying since he's on the Lakers. He does not like playing the center position, and he's been playing the center a lot this season for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's going to put more pressure on his body. He's injury prone, and he's most likely going to miss around 30 to 40 games for the Los Angeles Lakers. You don't want to get those types of players who are going to continue to get injured. And for the Lakers, we made it all the way far this season to the Western Conference Finals, and we just couldn't keep up with the Denver Nuggets. They were just a lot bigger than us. They're a better team. LeBron James is declining. He's still a great player. He's going to be a Hall of Famer at the end of his career, right? He's like 38 years old. He's going to be entering his 21st season, and we don't want to see him playing the center. He's so versatile that he could play like 3 or 4 positions. He could play the power forward, the center, the point guard, the shooting guard even. And LeBron James in the Western Conference Finals was terrible from the three-point line. So Christian Wood could be a guy who could space out the ball, shoot the three, which the Lakers are not a great three-point shooting team, but we do need a guy who can just roam around the paint and finish around the basket. I can care less about a three-point big, a stretch big, because that's not what we need. We need size, someone who can block shots and just slow down Nikola Jokic in the finals. Because what the problem was that we were undersized, and there were times where Rui Hachimura was playing the five alongside AD, or there were times where AD would go to the bench and Rui would play the five, I think. That's what I would recall. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. And there were times where uh Wenyen Gabriel for the Lakers would play the five alongside AD in the front court. And he's undersized. He's around like 6'9". So we didn't really have a legit 7-footer. And then Mo Bamba did get waived by the Los Angeles Lakers. I think the Lakers declined his option, and he's on the Philadelphia 76ers for like 1 year, so he didn't really get too much of an opportunity for the Lakers. He dealt with a high ankle sprain. He missed like about a month for the Lakers, only played around 9 games for the Lakers since we traded him since the trade deadline. So, Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about JaVale McGee? Would you guys want him on the Lakers? I know his game is declining. He's not the same player that he used to be, but there's not too many options in the big man market in free agency because most of the big mans are gone. Mason Plumlee returned to the Los Angeles Clippers. The Phoenix Suns just signed Bobo after being waived by the Orlando Magic. And Brook Lopez did return to the Milwaukee Bucks. He did resign with them. I believe he was like a free agent, unrestricted free agent. And also Naz Reid was like an unrestricted free agent or restricted free agent. And he returned to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So there's not too many options for the big man position in free agency, and free agency class is like kind of weak. So anyways, man, I appreciate the support, and I'm out of here. Peace.